The SoulFolk Collective is a research lab that's made up of undergraduate and graduate researchers that come from across the university. Most of the students come from the School of Education, but we have students from human ecology, biology, sociology. So it's a beautiful mix of students from different disciplines coming together to theorize the experiences of Black Madison residents. We are partnering with the upcoming Center for Black Excellence and Culture, led by Reverend Dr. Alexander G., to really understand what are their hopes and dreams for how the center could be used. And in this beautiful community research partnership, we're able to collect data that's going to be used to help with the center's programming. What we're going to do is we're going to create an online archive to really add to the story of the legacy of Black excellence and resistance in the Madison area. So what that will look like is we're going to have an interactive map where you'll be able to click on different places in Madison and hear about the spaces that are Black affirming, that Black people feel safe and supported, and in many ways becoming a modern day green book where people can really look at the legacy of resistance practices and liberation in the city of Madison.
After people let us know that they're interested in joining the project, we reach out to them and we kind of have like an introductory call where we schedule their interview. And then during the interview, they have two different types that they can choose from. A traditional like scholarly interview where it's kind of like a one-to-one kind of like this. And then we have a go-along interview, which is a lot less common in qualitative research, but really interesting. And it's when you as a researcher and the person as the participant and interviewee are having this dialogue one-on-one, but you're also driving around town and you're collecting their stories while you're going to the places that they're telling you kind of bring about their own Blackness and like Black excellence and Black culture.
So many of the residents that we have interviewed so far didn't grow up in Madison. So they are new to Madison or have been in Madison for less than 5 years. Madison, as you can imagine, can often be a transient place because of people coming for the university or the booming biotech industry. But there is a sense of wanting to have more connection with other Black folks in the Madison area. If you look at educational outcomes, if you look at mass incarceration outcomes, if you look at health outcomes, you know, Wisconsin has some of the worst outcomes of all 50 states and how Black people fare in those different metrics. And so because I'm from here, because I went to school here many moons ago, I really think a lot about how can my research contribute to this place transforming into a space that is Black affirming, that allows Black people to really make a home here, that feels safe, and allows people to bring all of who they are to their various spaces.
Sometimes when you're doing research in isolation, it's hard to see the point and the reason for why you're doing it. But when we're in a collective and we're in our collective and we're in our community and we're expressing like, this really matters to us, and we're seeing the reason for why this matters every time we're interviewing people, and they leave and they go, I'm so happy that I was able to share my story, even if it was just with one person. The connections that we're making and the connections I've been able to make in interviews are just really meaningful and valuable to me as like a researcher, yeah, but just as a person, being able to know someone one-on-one because of this project who I would have never bumped into before or heard about their story before. I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, it's really valuable.